Good morning guys, come to you on a very glorious Monday back in Brighton. I am just heading down to Brighton as India and I have a very exciting campaign with IKEA. IKEA have just opened up in Brighton, which is going to be so cool. I'm so excited to see it. It opened last week, so it's all very fresh, which is very exciting. And yeah, we're doing a really cool campaign with them, so that will be really fun. So I'm just heading down there this morning. I've been here all weekend as I have ticked off one of my weddings and a funeral. This weekend, my cousin and his now wife have just got married. And it was the most beautiful wedding ever. It's perfect. So I'm so happy for them. And then I'm off to do another wedding this week with my parents in the Cotswolds, which will be lovely. So yeah, so I thought I'd just quickly pick up the camera. Oh, Brighton's so beautiful. And introduce the vlog, the weekly vlog, before I get going with the day. So hope you enjoy, and I'll see you in a bit. Every time I'm with my twinins. Good morning.
Right, your time to view here. I know, that's hard, isn't it?
I don't know if I prefer the smaller one because
There's a lot going on.
yeah,
Yeah. Cool.
and I think it's a bit, it stands out a bit more.
Yeah, and you can see it, and we rocket match. Yeah.
So we're back at India's and we've gone food shopping. We've done the IKEA haul. Show you quickly like what we've done. We've kind of drafted how we're gonna plan the tablescape. This is the draft. We went a bit crazy, but honestly they had so many beautiful things in there. Got these gorgeous plates, table, what are they called? Table runners? Table placemats. Got some other little plates, serving spoons, bowls. Looks so beautiful, and in the end we've actually gone for more of like a green rustic vibe for autumn. We were going to go yellow, but we actually thought with autumn just around the corner that this is a bit more suited, and it looks very lovely, Inns. It looks gorgeous.
It does.
It's already done. And then we got these little olive bowls, which are really sweet. We're really happy with those. These definitely could be for like by a bedside table.
Yeah.
But
For rings and jewellery.
yeah, or really lovely ice cream little bowls.
Yes.
That would be stunning. But yeah, we got this. I love this scallop bowl with the wooden salad bowl spoons. They're really pretty. And this is the little setup. And we've got gorgeous hydrangeas in the background, which India had a really good idea. Said, let's pick them and put them on here because they're the perfect colour. Which we're going to do. And then we have for dinner, for lunch, we're going to do like a little pasta themed night with some elderflower, pasta, burrata, and of course, the one and only parmesan.
Open air, side by side we sway there in all the colors. Sunlight, lonesome dove, folded on the lawn chair in all the colors. Stop giving back. Honeysuckle, fresh cut grass. I could really use some stuff like
Phase 1 complete. We are smashing it in. Very
cottagecore.
we feel like almond mums right now. Hydrangeas from the garden, evergreen colours running through the tablescape. Love these bowls. And yeah, everything which is on this table is IKEA, so we'll leave everything down below.
Go to Brighton store, baby.
Or go to the Brighton store because that is where you can find it. Right, we are now on to phase 3, behind the scenes of cooking a delicious. This is probably going to be my Lina, you know.
Yes, it is going to be early.
Lina.
Considering I've got my event starting at 5:30. So
Oh my goodness. Yeah, we need to get going. little feast. We've gone for a rocket and parmesan salad because that's what we are obsessed with. We also have the balsamic on top from Italy. We have some olive focaccia bread, some tomato and mozzarella, some little elderflower spritz, favourite olives, and then to go with the theme of the green, we didn't want to do a big tomato pasta because we thought it'd clash, and for aesthetic reasons we've gone for a bit more of a natural colour. Done courgette, prawns, lots of lemon and basil. It looks really fresh and like a really lovely summer pasta dish. I feel like this is a pasta dish. I feel like I've seen something like this.
Spanish maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, whenever
Just something really light, but it looks really lovely in this beautiful IKEA bowl with the serving spoons. All of this is from IKEA. Gorgeous. To do the final bit of serving up, and then we get to dig in. And we have finished. This is the final result. We've gone for a really gorgeous courgette, prawn pasta, mozzarella with tomatoes, olives, focaccia, rocket, and how beautiful is this little setup? Everything is from IKEA, which we'll leave down below, or like we said, you can go and find it in the Brighton or the London store. But just how beautiful are these pieces, and just the best thing about IKEA is they do the products so well but so affordable at the same time. So yeah, delicious.
Washed in every shade of green and all the colors. Summer love. The lazy river day canoe, bathing in the turquoise blue, losing track of time.
Everybody, it is a little later. I've been on some calls, I've had a couple of meetings, I have been editing away. I've done a really exciting campaign with IKEA, which I'm so excited to post. I've done it with India, as you may have seen. So hopefully they approve of that and we can go live with that soon, because that was really fun to do and make. So yeah, really happy with that. I am about to cook dinner for my family and my auntie and cousin. My cousin is over from New York for my cousin's wedding, which we've just had, which was wonderful. And I'm trying to see him a little bit more before he goes back to New York and I go back up to London. And I just thought, why don't we do a lovely dinner for them? So I'm gonna host them and I'm gonna just do the classic roast chicken, feta, lettuce, salad and crushed potatoes. But before I do that, I have a little bit of an antique haul. It's the antique shop which is in my family's village, and it is insane, and I am definitely going to gatekeep it because the prices are ridiculous. You guys went crazy for my last antique haul I did with them, and I posted some photos on my stories just now and everyone's gone crazy again, so I thought I'd quickly show you what I picked up before I put them away. Also as well, apologies, I feel like my chest and voice are really croaky. I've been quite ill recently, so I'm not too sure what's wrong with that. I feel like this may be my favourite haul yet. I'm so chuffed with the pieces and how cheap they were. So first up, I got this really gorgeous golden tray, which what I have in mind for this is going to go on the footstool in the lounge. I thought it was something just a little bit different, and I thought that'd be really lovely with some like candles and a little bit of decor. I just feel like my lounge needs a little bit of kind of just textures and different colours in there. It's feeling a little bit bland, and I got this for £24. It's so beautiful and it's quite big as well. I actually thought it was going to be more expensive, so I'm really chuffed with that. And then these beautiful rattan plant pots, which were £5 each. I should have got the other one, but I'm quite happy with just the two. And I'm thinking about putting some like basil and mint in those for in the kitchen. And they also remind me of the Rebecca Oodle bathroom bin, which I was going to buy, and I'm so glad I didn't because they were like £55 to £80, and I got these for £8, so very chuffed with those. And then I saw these and I did get my mum to go and grab these for me before it closed, and I'm so glad she did because some of my friends and a couple of followers have asked if they could buy them. So for 10 of these scallop really beautiful dishes, they were £1 each. For £10 for 10 of these, and they're so stunning. Not too sure what I'm going to utilize these for. I thought these would actually be quite pretty for tablescapes for when I host, or they could be really lovely for like a bedside table to put your jewelry in. They were just very, very sweet, so very chuffed with those. Just been marinating some supreme chicken. I've marinated it in lots of lemon, olive oil, salt and pepper, chili and oregano and whole grain mustard. So I've done those, and then Mum has kindly washed the potatoes. So I'm going to boil those now for 10 to 15 minutes and then crush them for them to go into the oven and go nice and crispy.
Remember the lazy river day canoe, bathing in the turquoise blue, losing track of time with you. Another beach pie sunset view, sleeping in the afternoon, no place to be and nothing to prove. That's sure something I could use, a cure for the air-conditioned blues.
Good morning, guys. It is Wednesday and we've just arrived in the Cotswolds. Mum and I have come a little bit earlier as we wanted to do a little bit of a day in the Cotswolds and just make the most of it. So we've actually come to Daylesford, first stop, and we're gonna have a little mooch and have a little coffee, and then we're gonna go and find some lunch at the Wild Rabbit, which are two really lovely spots I'd recommend when you come to the Cotswolds. And then I think we're just gonna have a drive around. I want to take Mum to Burford and maybe Bidbury. We're actually staying in Cirencester, where the wedding's gonna be, so it's gonna be a lovely day exploring the Cotswolds. It does look like it's gonna rain, so fingers and toes crossed it doesn't.
Could you use some too?
Lunch at the Wild Rabbit, a little outdoor bar. It's like a cake. So we've got the lamb. Spotted my lady Miranda Barrow. I have this in the pink. I love the tea kettle. I actually quite like the brown. It's so beautiful. This is the loveliest garden centre I think I've ever been to. Cabbage heaven. Those would be quite cute for like olives, nibbles, crackers. We've just checked into our Airbnb. We're actually staying at a really cute pub called the Golden Cross, which is literally in the heart of Cirencester, which is really sweet. So we've just checked in. Dad's not coming till 6:30, so Mum and I are going to go and explore. There's loads of little cafes, little restaurants. It actually seems like quite a big town, but where we are is quite sweet, and we're like down like a really sweet cobble street, so it's going to feel very Cotswoldy, which will be really sweet. So we've actually popped jumpers on because it's got cold. We fear that autumn is literally around the corner, which is a shame, but yeah, we're just gonna go and mooch around, walk our little legs and go and explore. This is literally by our road. I think we're on Jack Street. I think this might be the Spanish. See, so this is La Bobina, just like hidden away. The sun's out.
Open air.
This is the street we're on. It's so cute.
Side by side we sway there in all the colors. Summer love.
Right, we are back in our Airbnb. It is so sweet here. We're kind of like at the top of this gorgeous townhouse. There's a little pub down below. We're literally down this really gorgeous cobble street, and then there's the beautiful church. You can probably hear the bells chiming because, well, it's 10 to 12. So we're just getting ourselves ready. I did a quick 10-minute session of the Current Body LED mask. I love to do this before doing my makeup when it's like a special occasion or something where I really want my skin to look really glowy. Usually I do this in the evening, so last night I actually did a double session of this, so it's 10 minutes per session, and it just has really calmed down my spots. And I've got a couple of like under the skin kind of like, you know, those like bruising spots, and you can't do anything about them. You have to just kind of let them go away on their own. I've got a few of those. I've got one here and then a couple down here, and they're so sore, but this literally changes the game and calms down the spots so much more quicker. I will show you at the end of the vlog how quick my skin has healed regardless of the spots. I love to pop this on because it gives a really lovely luminosity to my face. It just feels and looks so glowy, and I always find that especially when you want really glowy makeup, it always starts with skincare prep, and that is my hero. Whilst I get ready, I thought I'd actually show a couple of my favourite glowy makeup products which I love for a special occasion, and there are a couple products that I would really recommend to use for a beautiful glowy base. First one is the CC Serum by Terry. This one is a new shade that I've really fallen in love with. This is called Nude Glow, so it's kind of a bit more of a universal one. I also have Sunny Flash. This is the mini version as well, which I will leave down below. Both are absolutely beautiful on the skin. It just gives such a lovely radiating complexion. So I'm going to pop that on now. When I have clear skin, I actually just like to use the Sunny Flash on its own, and that just gives the most beautiful glow. Another one of my favourite glowy products I would really recommend is this palette by Terry. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like by Terry just do the best makeup products. This is their Brightening CC palette in Sunny Flash, and they are just the most beautiful airbrush powders ever, and I really love to blend them all. I go in with a cream bronzer first, and then I apply this all over the top, and it glows so beautifully on the skin. And that is my makeup for the wedding. I will leave everything I have linked down below, or what I have used. I didn't want to do a full get ready with me because I didn't know how long that would be. If you do want to see it, I may do one like just a full video of just makeup, so let me know if you do want to see that, and then I'll do one video dedicated to doing my makeup because I feel like that would be really long-winded within this type of vlog. Yeah, that is my makeup, and it just looks so much more glowier now I've done my LED mask. It just looks very fresh. But I've got to sort my hair out now, do my mum's makeup, and then get ready. And then the final product, which I'm sure we all know I was going to recommend when it came to glowing for a special occasion, is the Nuxe Dry Body Oil. It is just the best glow ever, and it gives you this really nice tan as well. I would recommend avoid putting it on if you're wearing satin, silk, or if you're wearing like white. Or if you are going to wear white or satin, just make sure it's in areas that you know you can't transfer it, so I wouldn't recommend putting it under your arms. But other than that, it is the best glow product ever. Now I'm ready to head out. I'm wearing the outfit that I wore in Italy. It's from Matters from Australia. It's so beautiful. I'll leave a picture on the screen. I've just done my hair a little bit differently, and I'm ready to go. So our Uber's outside, and the sun has come out, which is heavenly. So let's head to the wedding.